From topic 5, this is the data samples that we create, which the objective is there significant difference between the scores that gets by the students who use internet and students who are not using the internet during exam. So from these data sets, we use the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test for normality and t-test for independent samples or t-test for two independent means calculator as the statistical tools in our datasets. We utilize these statistical tools because it is the most suitable to test the variables of the objectives and the data samples we create from the topic 5. So our objective is there a significant difference between the scores of the students using the internet and students without using the internet during exam? So based on the objective, it has two independent variables or two groups, and the level of measurement used is scale, which is the t-test for independent samples definition. And that is the reason why we use the t-test for independent samples. So this is how we get or test the data samples. First, we search for Kolmogorov's test calculator. Then copy the first data samples, which is the students who use internet. And paste to the online calculator. Then calculate. So the result is not differ significantly, which is normally distributed. So the first data sample is normally distributed. The next, the second data samples, which is the students who not use the internet during exam. Copy. Paste on the online calculator. Then calculate. The result is also not differ significantly, which is also normally distributed. So next, go to the calculators and choose the t-test for two independent means to test the data samples that we create. Then copy the first data samples of the first group. Then paste on the treatment 1. The next, copy the second data samples. Then paste it on the treatment 2. So this is one-tailed, so change it to two-tailed. Then calculate the t and the p values. So this is the results. The treatment is 46.85 and the mean for the treatment 2 is 38.8, and the p-value is less than to 0.05, which means that the two groups is significant. So this is the data analysis. The given dataset had been treated with t-tests for independent sample, since each group were consist of different participants or respondents. Each group had been tested with Kolmogorov test for normality, with the result of computed p-values such as 0.78507 and 0.624877 for group students who use internet during exam and students who not use internet during exam respectively. These values suggest that datasets in each group were normally distributed, since their computed p-value is greater than 0.05. Descriptive statistics results shows that the scores after exam of the students who use internet were as an average of 46.65 or 45 scores, whereas the students who not use internet has an average of 38.8 or 39 scores. This suggests that the scores of the groups after the exam is not the same, because the students who use the internet gets the higher scores than who are not using the internet. On the other hand, treating the two datasets with t-tests for independent samples, it yields a p-value of less than 0.0001, which is less than the significance level of 0.05. Since the p-value is less than the significance level, the hypothesis will be rejected. Therefore, the scores that gets by the students who use internet and students who not use internet is significant. Next, the implication of the results, which is the narrative discussion. Based on the result, there is significant difference between the scores after exam by the students who use internet during exam and students who not use internet during exam. Because based from the results, the average of the scores of the students who use internet is higher than the students who not use internet during exam. And it was related by the study of Tarimo and Kavishi, year 2017, because they found out that 82% of students in their study use the internet for academic purposes. So meaning, if the students who use internet during exam will higher chance to get the scores high, because they have source of the answers in the exam, compared to the students who not use internet. They only use their knowledge they learn from the lesson.